Temperatures at 76 degrees right now across most of the area, but specifically in Cordova, where we are taking a look at skies that are not quite as clear as earlier, but still these are the kinds of clouds that we are not worried about producing any form of precipitation whatsoever. The feels like temperature also at 76, a dew point of 57, winds out of the east eventually shifting to the northeast here, maybe getting up to around 10 miles per hour or so as we are experiencing spring-like conditions here in mid-June. This is sort of the kind of day we'd expect in mid to late April as opposed to this time of the year, and with very low humidity levels and rain chances that are at zero basically throughout the entirety of the day, maybe getting up to around 10 to 20% throughout the overnight hours. We are really in for a treat here, a well-deserved one after a very wet and hot weekend. Friday and Saturday both pretty humid and bringing us two different sort of threats from storms. Friday, the flood threat, and then on Saturday, some severe storms that rolled through the area. Fortunately, with Saturday, it does seem that those severe storms were kept to a minimum, and damage reports have not been all that numerous overall. And now we get a nice little break here without really any sort of rain chance until at least Thursday, as we're going to see all of this rain to our south stay to the south. Currently, it's moving basically due east and will not have any chance really whatsoever of affecting us here throughout these daylight hours. Again, maybe just a shower or two as we are heading very late overnight here tonight, but by the time we wake up on Tuesday, we are looking to still be very dry, and temperatures still going to be a little bit cooler than usual, as we are going to really just see this rare trend for the summertime months here in the mid-south of having cooler temperatures without really much of a rain chance, at least for the next 3 days. Thursday is when both temperatures and the rain chances will start to be rising again, but until then, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, it looks like we are having a nice little combination here of some of those more favorable conditions. Now, it does seem we will have today be the coolest day in terms of temperatures. We will be back in the mid-80s by Tuesday, if not Wednesday in most spots. We'll enjoy those temperatures at around 83 or so. I would say at around 3 p.m. is what the high should be in Memphis, and then slowly seeing those temperatures cool back down into the 70s, and lows again tonight, I believe, will settle down in the mid-60s with maybe just a few clouds as we head out the door. But again, really the only sort of little risk we'd have for any showers tonight would just be in the middle of the night. Nothing that probably would even manage to produce a thunderstorm. But I do think by around, say, late Wednesday night at the earliest is when we could start to see a few pop-up showers and storms. By that point, we will be more so in the mid to upper 80s range. Humidity will be at least a little more noticeable than today, but it's not going to be until Thursday, I think, that we really do start to have more of a summer-like pattern here, though it's not really going to be much of a pattern as much as it really is just a sort of one-off day, because we should be cooling down and still seeing some drier conditions Friday into Saturday, and then by Sunday and into the following week, well, I do think that is looking at the moment to be a return to some more usual conditions for the month of June. Highs in the 90s, which at this point are usually the average high of the year. 90 degrees today at least is going to be the beginning of at least a good 2 months or so where we do typically see 90 degrees on that date. So any day below 90 here in the future we will want to appreciate, and as you'll see in a moment, I think we will have quite a few, but nothing quite as cool as today. Mostly sunny as we see a few more clouds really start to take shape and form over the area as we head towards after sunset. But I think as we wake up tonight, or tomorrow morning I should say, following tonight, we should have more partly cloudy skies, maybe a rain shower or two in the middle of the night, but no storms, and it looks like the rain chances will probably be even lower for Tuesday. I think Tuesday's the sunniest day of the week. Still pretty comfortable, but definitely a little warmer, and in turn probably feeling at least a degree or two above the actual temperature. By Wednesday, we are looking at more clouds, a relatively higher chance of some showers and storms by the late evening, overnight hours, and then all throughout Thursday, I do think we could have some showers and storms, but as you can see, a 40% chance there, nothing widespread, certainly nothing that would resemble the sort of impacts of the storms we had seen on Friday and on Saturday. And then as we head towards the weekend, generally still looking fairly cool, with the only other rain chance of comparable amounts here and widespread coverage going to be Sunday.